We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms.
Hi, welcome back to Knight's Helm Farms. It's the start of a new year, so thought we'd give you a idea of what we're planning on doing this next year, other than finally getting alpaca. We're getting very close for that. But right here, we've got our garden. It didn't do fantastic last season. It's because of all the heat, no rain. And as a lot of you know, the regular rainwater is a heck of a lot better for it than just, your county, city water, whatever. It has a lot more nitrogen in there. But we're going to get everything cleaned out. The only crops that were overly successful were the tomato and the pepper type crops. And as a matter of fact, even after we stopped watering it and everything for the season, we were still getting jalapenos and peppers of various different types.
And tomatoes.
And tomatoes, yeah. So those did really well.
We picked everything right up until the night before it froze.
Yeah. So.
Which is why it still got stuff in it, because we had that freeze just, 2 weeks ago. So right. It's been 2 weeks now.
And that did finally finish everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll continue with that. We'll probably be growing the same stuff that we were growing before, because it was good. And we did get the vegetables. It was really good. Beyond that, over here, the cat shed. Here, let's show you the winterization. There's Arthur. Kind of unusual for him to be actually hanging around during the daytime, but maybe he's becoming more of a homebody now. So we kind of winterized in here. We got a crate from...
Well, it was from Calypso.
It was from Calypso, our first dog that we had here. And we put, blankets inside, and we had all these extra moving blankets, and we went ahead and put one over the top. We screwed in a couple blankets to, basically give some dual purpose, some shade, some cover,
windbreak,
that kind of stuff for in here.
And then we took the poof when it was ice cold outside. We took the poof and we covered up this hole here with the poof, and there was just the one cat door.
Yep.
And we closed all the windows, so that eliminated a lot of the draft. And so there's a little bed back here. Let's see. There's a space here it's got stuff on 3.5 sides of it, and then their bed here that has blankets over the top and in behind. And then this gives them a really nice windbreak. They like to sleep up here in the sunshine. And we put these insulated little cat beds in here. And then the crate with the... Hi, you think I'm going to feed you? You already had your breakfast. There's still some breakfast left. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, that was our winterization. And we'll probably leave it like this even for summertime, because
it'll keep it cool also.
It'll keep it cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yep. And the floof over here, Morgana.
The floof! Mr. Floof!
Super floof. Hi, Morgana.
He looks like a lot of floof, but he's actually quite heavy.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty good sized cat.
Yep.
So is Arthur. Arthur's a big guy.
Yeah.
Arthur's a big guy.
Okay.
And we think that's their dad, Gregory.
Yeah. Stretch.
Oh my.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The greenhouse, we moved all of the plants from the greenhouse into the garage. We put them in a cart and just took the cart into the garage. And so all of our fruit trees and our avocado
are doing well.
All of that still
smells good in there too.
Doing really good. Oh yeah, because the lemon tree's blossoming now. Because it was like
January and it's blossoming.
It was 17 degrees or something like that. Well, this one's blossoming too. Look at that.
It's nice and warm in there also.
Yeah, it does smell really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to water in here tonight. This is a pecan, and then a geranium clipping that lived through the frost, and an Alberta pine, and then an avocado, and we have some moringa. So we just took all of it to the garage, and it wasn't warm in there, but it was warmer than it would have been if they'd been in here.
Yeah.
And it is 92, 94.
Nice.
94 right now.
That's good.
Hey, no. No cat zone.
No cat zone.
It's a no cat zone. And then here we have our 1,100 gallon rainwater catchment tank. And a big gray hose that just came in yesterday. I hung it there so it could get warm and we could stretch it out. But we're going to run it from the tank into the chicken run and put a faucet on it so that we can do chicken water is a lot faster, a lot easier.
Yeah, because we had other hoses, but they just weren't
They were tiny.
large enough. They were small. It took a while to fill everything up.
Yeah. And then the freeze, we unhooked all of everything from the outdoor sink, but apparently we have issues. Yeah, I can tell that turns way too far. We have issues here. We drained it all.
Yeah.
Drained it all, unhooked it all.
But unfortunately, I tried it this morning, and you just got little dribble out of it, despite the fact that it's a full-size hose going to it. We thought maybe it was just the splitter, but when I was watching it, I had water coming out of the top down here, and I had water coming out here and dripping down the two hoses. Yeah,
maybe we should just put in brass, like hose bibs. Yeah. We could just do that.
Yeah. See, right here we have our cat/chicken coop.
Yeah, we haven't really told you guys about these. So Bindi had kittens. I think the kittens have been on the video.
Yes.
We ordered chicks in September. They got here at the end of September, which is why we had to build the tiny coop so we could move the bantams from here to the tiny coop and then have the brooder for the chicks. Bindi had her babies beginning of September, and when, let's see, the chicks were old enough to be put into general population, so we moved them out. And then it was coming into winter, and we were thinking, okay, well, Bindi's kittens have never had, they've lived their life inside the studio with air conditioning and heating. So we wanted to get them in an area where they could develop a winter coat and know, the workings of the farm, the sights, sounds, and noises that happen, so that they don't freak out when we just open the door and let them out.
Yeah.
So there's 4 kittens and the mama kitty in here. She's in heat again. We're not letting her out because we don't want more kittens.
Right.
And look at these guys. You're sleeping! So they have this cute little area, and we had a box in here with a blanket, and then this moving blanket was up over the top, but they've knocked it down. So they have this cute little area in the brooder coop. We just took a moving blanket and put it over the roost, and it made like 3 little cups right there that they get in and sleep. Hi, monkey. Hi, Miss Monks. And they all have their spay and neuter appointment on the 7th. Sam.
Sam's fine.
Sam, what are you doing? Did you fall down? Hi, Sammy. Did you fall down? Hi. So we're just leaving them. We're leaving them in here until after they have their spay and neuter appointment, and then Mama will get spayed. But right now, her milkshake's bringing all the boys to the yard because she's screaming, and all these tomcats are showing up from who knows where. Yeah. 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 You got some crazy chicken neighbors over there. Chicken neighbors. Right, Bindi? She always looks cranky. Are you cranky? Are you gonna get the... You're gonna get the microphone? It's not a mouse. It's not a mouse, I promise. Boop. Anyway, that's the situation here. These guys get their appointment, and then we'll probably keep them in here for like another week and then let them out.
Yep.
So by Valentine's Day, you'll be running around outside.
Yeah.
But what we do at nighttime is when the chickens go to bed, we open up the door there, and then they have the whole aviary. And then when we walk the dogs at nighttime before we go to bed, we put the kittens back in here so that when the chickens get up in the morning, they've got their part. And I wouldn't mind the cats and chickens being together, but I don't want the chickens in here pooping all over the cat stuff. Frodo and Sam and Mary and Monkey.
Yep.
Makes the little black one look like a monkey when she was a baby.
Yeah.
They're so cute. And we go in there and play with them when they're out in the aviary.
Yeah.
They run and jump up the posts, and it's pretty funny. And you can see the girls way over there. And the girls are out in the first paddock,
Yeah.
rough housing.
Yep.
So nothing's really different in the tiny coop.
Nope.
But we do have something in the studio. We moved Bindi and her babies out of the studio in like early December. And then we cleaned it all back up. And it looked superb. And we were hanging out in here, and we were working out again, and I was going through my art studio stuff finally, which was like the first time since we moved here.
Yep.
And then on Christmas night, late, it was going to be like 17 degrees that night. I think at the time it was like 24. One of our neighbors called and said, "Are you missing some cats?"
Dun, dun, dun.
We were not missing some cats.
Nope.
But these two had obviously, just by looking at them, they have allergies. They've already been to the vet. They've already had all their shots. And they get spayed and neutered on, we treated them for ear mites. They get spayed and neutered on the 31st.
Uh-huh.
So once Bindi's kids get moved out of the brooder, then we'll clean it all up real good and put these guys in there so that they can get used to where they are.
Yep.
But this is Hope. Itty bitty little girl.
She's tiny.
And
See?
she's 5 months
Put her
old.
on my foot.
And that's
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yep.
Mr. Lucky. Hope and Lucky. So they have the studio. Yeah. And then out front, we just did a lot of mowing and weed whacking the other day to kind of just knock everything down a little bit since it froze. It was all brown and kind of yucky. I still have to trim that rose right there.
Oh,
Yeah, he
you're
doesn't want to
fine.
be held.
You're fine.
He says, "I'm mad at you. I saw those cats in the studio.
You're fine.
I'm supposed to be an only cat."
You're fine. You're fine.
Like his nose is as white as my thumb. Look at
Yep.
that. You are huge.
Yep.
You're huge.
Yep.
Big blue eyes.
Yeah, you can't help but purr, can you? Next time I have some time off, then the biggest of our tasks for the first 5 acres will
That
be
side.
using the tractor and the turbo saw and getting rid of all of those trees in that row and putting up the fence there.
Because all those trees are rotten and fallen over.
Yeah. Look at them.
And
Virtually every single one of them is dead. It's just a matter of
on the inside, yeah.
yeah, how long it's going to take them to fall over. And they've been there for a very long time.
Well,
They
they're
actually-
massive.
Yeah, they grew up through the fence, so it's not like you can take the fence down separately. You're just going to have to take those down,
Cut
and
the
the fence will
wires
come with
and
it.
take
Yeah,
the fence or take the tree down, yeah.
yeah. So we'll be doing that for all the way from the front of our property, all the way to the back behind the shop
To the
right
5
there,
acre.
to the 5-acre fence. Once we get that done, then we are definitely good. First 5 acres, it's all good to go.
I mean, just open the door and let the dogs go.
Yeah, and let the dogs
Which we
go
do
wherever.
pretty much anyway, because
Yeah,
they haven't been on a leash for a long time.
right.
They listen.
Yeah, they listen for the
Pretty
most part.
good.
Yep.
Shipping container. We haven't really been back in there. We still have to run the wires,
We have to do the electrical inside,
have them
And-
come do insulation,
and then we can do.
and then we can finish it out.
drywall.
Yeah.
We were going to do something else other than drywall, but drywall is definitely the most cost-effective.
Right now,
Just
yeah.
going to take more elbow grease.
Yep.
Yeah.
It won't kill us to learn how to do that.
No, hopefully not. Let's see. Beyond that,
Here's our second paddock.
yeah.
Well, we still got to finish out that barn too. We got to put that window in that barn.
Oh, yeah.
And the second paddock here.
Yep.
That's just missing one side, but we want to do that side fence first.
And then we've already had, further back, we've already had these row of trees right here in between ours and the neighbor's property. We've already had a lot of them actually fall over. So I'll be using the tractor to pick up those trees and toss them in our piles. It's been a very long time since ever since we've been here, we've always been in a burn ban.
Right.
So we've got these 5 big piles, and we basically just let them decay, and they get smaller and smaller, then we add more to it.
Right.
So we're never actually able to burn them and get rid of it quick and easy.
Yeah, 3 years burn ban.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So then, like I said, we'll continue with that. We just want to get the first 5 done. Boom. The first 5 acres done. Great. Awesome. We can do whatever we want to with it. Oh, here comes Aragorn.
Yeah, this is his property out here. He's kind of claimed this. Yeah, the second paddock is Aragorn's.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. What you doing, honey?
What's he do to get over?
He jumps.
Up there and then over?
Come on. Over there, he just goes through the gate.
Yeah. Okay, now what?
Hi. You want to come see us, huh? How are you? How are you? Everybody has their own part of the,
Yeah.
Like, I scope out this section and you scope out that section, and then everybody gets a mouse and a lizard and a snake every once in a while.
Yeah.
Let's go do a couple projects and put that on here too, I guess.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we took the old hose off and put the new one here, running in to the aviary right there. And then the one of the ones that was inside, there were actually 2, was a 15-foot like remnant, and so I put it out here so we have a little bit more than the 6-foot leader hose that I had out here originally. And it's just for filling buckets, and sometimes chicken water from inside the coop, we'll bring it out here and fill it. The majority of what we use this water for is in the chicken aviary. we have brought the hose in this corner, and I kind of like to keep it up off the ground so it doesn't get poopy. So maybe we can run it over to that post and put a bracket and hold it there. But it only looks like it's, can you hold it up there? It only looks like it's going to go to like maybe here. I thought we were going to get all the way to that corner, but I don't think we are. And then there, but then I think we're going to have to put a 2x4 in right here so that we have something to attach it to right here. You know what I mean? Now, is that the most efficient way to run it? The more efficient way would be to have that hole be closer to where you are, right?
Yeah.
Or
another hole right in here.
What if we just run it this way and put it on the coop?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I always envisioned it being here on this outside corner, but this is much, if we can get farther, we're better, I think.
We can get all the way to there.
So we
Keep
could
it in
just,
place.
we could do it like here.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know, like knee high. We'll just take the slack back out that way.
Right.
So yeah, I'd start here.
Okay.
Do you think knee high is okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I've got somebody to test it on. Big old chicken right underneath it. Ready?
Does it work?
No? Oh, here it comes. Yep. It worked.
Righter.
Yep.
All right. That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
You like it?
Yep.
What do you think, girls? Got a fancy faucet. Dandy, did you see your faucet? Get over there and take a look at it. What do you think? Dandy still doesn't have a tail.
Nope.
He's still, but his butt's not as bare as it used to be.
Yeah.
Oh, you
got all new
moved that,
feathers
so
there.
now he has to talk about
Check it out, yeah.
Oh, Bindi, you poor baby. We've walked past you several times today, so I just came to take your picture. We've got Thistle, and Wanda, and Cinder Rooster, and there's Cookie, and Proper, and Lovey Dovey, and Rosie, and that means Prim and Thistle, or Dandelion, and Frizzle. There's Frizzle, and there's Primmy sitting on eggs, and Dandelion. Because her head used to look like a dandelion when she was little. You have a pretty fancy hat there. The Big Hat Club.
Yeah.
There's 3 people in the Big Hat Club, but Rosie still has the crown.
Yep.
No pun intended. She's got the biggest hat. Hi, Rose Rose. Okay, I'll leave you guys. I'll leave you to it. Thistle, you're so pretty, but your hat's tiny. How come your hat's so little? She's like, leave me alone. She's running like she knows I'm talking to her. Are you sleepy? That's a pretty nice place to sleep. There's your mom. There's Mrs. Mama Kitty. Gypsy. Gyps. Gyps. She's ignoring me. And so is Morgannon. What a cute baby.